This is part 2 of how my friend sold me. Literally. So we are driving around trying to get a boutique. We got to talk. I always tell you guys, listen long enough. Listen long enough. Someone will tell you who they are. Just listen. So I figured this man is a good man. He's kind. I figured he's really powerful. I also figured that he's those ones that they will disappear with you and nobody will know about it. So the only way out here is to engage his brains, engage his mind, and ensure that he sees me for who I really am. Because now I'm like, God, do I tell him? What do I do? Again, if I tell him, will he buy that I was really, really, really innocent and I was not in on it? Is he going to just believe me? And at the same time, I'm in this man's car. We are driving around trying to find a boutique. I was like, you know what, girl? Keep it together. Keep it together. Maybe at the boutique you'll find an escape. We get to this boutique, my guys. Man is so involved, so present. He's trying to choose for me things. He's like, try this on, da. I'm like, I cannot even escape from here. I thought he would wait in the car and just, no. He got inside and he's looking, what is your size? And da. You look like a da. Oh, Jesus. We buy what we bought and then he's like, let's go. He's like, okay, let's go. So he tells me, we are going to look for a hotel. I'm going to get you where to sleep today, and then tomorrow we get you a B&B for a week. So we also like trying to get a hotel. And let me tell you, I will not lie. That man is present. That man is smart and observant. I don't know, he could tell even if I had like a pimple over here, he would spot it. So I am trying everything to keep it together, but it's not working at this point. So he's like, are you tired? Are you hungry? Let's hang in there. Let's get you food. We get to this place. He went to a place where there are also rooms. So he's like, you will eat here and then you'll sleep here. Okay, so we ordered for food and then he also ordered for drinks. At this point, remember, I'm not drinking. No way. And I also don't want to make it so obvious. Okay, yeah. We finished eating. He tells me he's gonna go. He has a home. Remember, I don't know if I've already mentioned, I've lost so many footages. He mentioned that he will be relocating to Mombasa. He stays there, but he's to move officially to Mombasa. That's why he was brought a lady from Mombasa, because he's looking for a girlfriend. Yeah. So he tells me he'll have to go home. I'm like, okay, another out. So I'm like, okay. He goes on to say that he has an early morning, he'll be having a meeting, so he doesn't want to stay out for so long. I'm like, I'm also tired. So he's like, I'm like, yeah, if I could just rest. He's like, sure, I'm not staying the night. I'm like, hey, yes, hey. So, we're done eating, he's paid for the room, he's paid for food. So now he's like following me. I expected he would tell me this is the room number, He's like, no, he kind of noticed. I told you this one was attentive. So he kind of picked on the fact that I was confused that he's following me. He's like, no, I'm just going with you to ensure that you get into your room safely. This is Nairobi. Remember, he knows I don't stay here. This is Nairobi and you have to like be very careful. He gets into the room and you see these fancy hotels that there are rooms where, there are seats where you sit, like it's a sitting room kind of thing. Does that make sense? Yeah. So he sits there. I also sit on the next, seat, and he's like, I'm gonna date you. Things are going to look up for us. I like your energy, I like your vibe, I like you for who you really are. I love that you're very open-minded, you're honest. Hey, you're honest. I love that you really are smart. Yo. No, thank you. He's like, so I'm going to leave you some money. Tomorrow I'll be having a meeting, and I'll leave you money so that you go shopping, you go do your hair, you go do your nails, and once I'm done, I'll tell you where to Uber, and that is if I'll not be so worn out. If I will not be, I will come for you. I'm like, cool. This man did not touch me, did not kiss me, he did not even do shit to like, nah. The only thing he did was hug me, and he's like, please take care. Anything, call me. You need anything, just order. He left. Ipan nani ndo kanyo. Kitini won kinona no mabe ipan nani ndo kanyo. Mama umwanga mama nindo kawa. Ohangoga. The moment he left, this feeling of pain just hit me. I started crying. I started reminiscing about my guy. We had broken up with my guy during that period. I was like, let me just take him back, because what is this? I was also hurting that my friend would do that. I was in pain. Remember, all this while, Mans has been off. Mans has been mteja. All of a sudden, when I'm done with my episode of breaking down and crying and thanking God, because listen, what if this man was not a good man? What if this man was one of those ones that, what would I have told people? What would I have said? No. Make it make sense. How anyone would believe me that I was really, really innocent, and that I just found myself there, and someone will ask, why did you not tell him the truth? I did think about it. But how was he going to buy that I did not know? How? So once I'm done with my crying, I'm thanking God. I'm like, thank you for saving me. I was young, yo. I was really young. All of a sudden, miraculously, my friend's phone is on. I get a notification that the person you're trying to reach, amefungua simu. I call him out of anger to vent my frustration. He's like, what? Ugo, where are you? I'm coming for you right now. I'm going to have a talk with my... Let's not get into that. Remember, it's not about the person. It's about the lesson learned here. So I'm just like, what the...